Hi friends, fellow teachers, and all of you who are in love with children and young people. I believe we are all one in our desire to help our children and youth become the best that they can be. As a teacher or as a parent, we have experienced one of our greatest moments, that is, seeing our students and children develop their talents, especially this precious gift of speech. Over the years, I have been thrilled by the magic of reading and speaking, the beauty of sounds, and the power of words. One activity my students and I have extremely enjoyed in class is choral speaking, also called verse or speech choir. We thank God that at last our dream to share the joy of our experience has come true. In this presentation, we will go into types of choral speaking and how each is done. Also, the third year class of 2003-2004 of Mountain View College Academy and my former students who have shared this passion with me performed for us, so we could see and hear how some selected pieces could be interpreted. Moreover, we have provided the pieces for you so you can get started. What is choral speaking? It is speaking as a group with or without a conductor. Choral speaking comes in different types, such as refrain, unison, antiphon, and line around. As a teaching tool, choral speaking offers a lot of benefits. First, because the performance is done as a group, for the shy ones, the experience is less scary. Second, choral speaking provides opportunity for practice in pitch, tone, volume, rate, diction, enunciation, and interpretation. Third, it enhances cooperation among the students as they realize that speaking or reading well is their common goal. Now, let's get started. Let's start with the refrain. In the refrain, the class is divided into two groups. One person or one group reads the narrative portion, while the other group reads the refrain.
Psalm 136. Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good.
His love endures forever.
Give thanks to the God of gods.
His love endures forever.
Give thanks to the Lord of lords.
His love endures forever.
Give thanks to the Lord of heaven.
His love endures forever.
Give thanks, O ye people, give thanks.
For His love endures forever.
Watch the next piece. The boys say the narrative part while the girls repeat the same line from beginning to end. The inflection in the voice shows the changing emotion of the girls.
No, sir. Good evening, pretty maiden, with your eyes of heaven blue. May I step into your garden gate and spend the time with you?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir, no.
The night is very lovely, and the hour is not yet late. May I look into your deep blue eyes across this garden gate?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir, no.
Tell me one thing. Tell me truly. Tell me why you scorn me so. Tell me why, when asked a question, you must always answer, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir, no.
My And before he went to sea, he told me to answer no to everything you said to me.
Well, when walking through your garden, plucking flowers all wet with dew, tell me, would you be offended if I walk and talk with you?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir, no.
If, while walking in your garden, I should ask you to be mine, and should tell you that I love you, would you then my heart decline?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir, no.
No, sir, no, sir, no, sir, no.
Another type is antiphon. The class is divided into 2 or 3 groups. The group is classified by the quality of the voices of the members. Girls with light and high quality are classified as sopranos. Girls with low, airy, resonant, and haunting quality as altos. Boys with full and rich quality as tenors. Boys with low and dark quality as basses. Here's an example of an antiphon. It's a light piece sprinkled with humor all throughout. Notice the inflection of the voice and the change in the rate of speaking.
Gong and gavel. Let me start with box.
The plural is boxes,
But the plural of ox is oxen.
not oxes.
One fowl is a goose.
But 2 are called geese.
But I can say the plural of goose is meese. I caught one mouse.
Then a nest full of mice.
Yet the plural of house is houses, not highs. If the plural of men is always men,
Why shouldn't the plural of pen be pen?
if I speak of a foot and you show me 2 feet,
And you give me a boot, would you call a pair beat?
if the singular's this and the plural these,
Shouldn't the plural of kiss be keys?
though you speak of brother and also of brethren,
When you say mother, do you also say medren?
The next piece is also arranged as an antiphon. The group is divided as A and B. Group A says the narrative part, while Group B echoes. In this interpretation, we added gestures to add color and life. The piece calls for varied emotions.
The mountain and the squirrel had a quarrel, and the former called the latter Little Prig. God replied, "You are doubtless
Psalm 23 can be interpreted in several ways. In this arrangement, there is a leader reading the narrative part. The rest of the group gives the echo, which is not part of the original text.
Psalm 23.
The Lord is my shepherd.
Jesus is the good shepherd.
I shall not want.
I shall never be in want.
He maketh me to lie down in green pastures.
What soft green pastures.
He leadeth me beside the still waters.
There I shall drink the living waters.
He restoreth my soul.
My soul shall be restored in his love.
He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake.
His name I will exalt forever.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death,
O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory?
I will fear no evil,
No evil shall befall me.
for thou art with me.
No, God is with me always, even unto the ends of the earth.
Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
You chasten those you love, Lord.
Thou preparest a table before me.
My table is laden with every good thing.
In the presence of mine enemies,
Even my enemies will keep peace with me.
thou anointest my head with oil.
What blessings are mine, O Lord!
My cup runneth over.
How can I thank you?
Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life.
O sweet and happy days of my life.
And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
My Lord, I will love you forever.
The next piece is an example of an antiphon, which requires very high and floating sopranos, low and dark basses, and haunting airy altos. This piece was interpreted with costumes and choreography.
The long canoe toward the shadowy shore.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The paddle dips, turns it away, pauses then, forward again. Water drips from the blade to the lake. Nothing but that, no sound of wings. The owl and bat are velvet things. No wind waits, no fishes leap, no rabbits scream among the brakes. The long canoe at the shadowy shore.
1, 2, 3, 4.
A murmur now under the prow, where the rushes bow to let us through.
1, 2,
Upon the shore,
3, 4.
upon the lake, no one's awake, no one's awake.
1, 2. No one, not even you.
We're about to show you our all-time favorite, the Owl and the Pussycat. by Edward Lear. The boys and the girls take separate parts. At times, however, they say the lines together.
The Owl and the Pussycat by Edward Lear. The owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful big green boat. They took some honey and plenty of money, wrapped up in a 5-pound note.
The owl looked up to the stars above and sang with a small guitar. Oh, lovely pussy, oh, pussy, my love, what a beautiful pussy you are.
You are?
You are. What a beautiful pussy you are.
Pussy said to the owl, You elegant fowl, how charmingly sweet you sing. Oh, let us be married. Too long we have tarried.
But what shall we do for a ring? So they sailed away for a year and a day to a land where the balm tree grows. And there in a wood a piggy-wig stood with a ring at the end of his nose.
His nose?
His nose, with a ring at the end of his nose.
Dear pig, are you willing to sell for 1 shilling your ring?
My ring, said the piggy, I will.
So they took it away and were married the next day by the turkey who lives on a hill. They dined upon mince and slices of quince, with which they ate with a runcible spoon. And hand in hand, on the edge of the sand, they danced by the light of the moon. The moon?
The moon.
They danced by the light of the moon.
Psalm 8 is interpreted in 4 voices with echoes and solo parts.
Psalm 8. O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth.
You have set your glory above the heavens.
Above the heavens, from the lips of children and infants, you have ordained praise. You have ordained praise.
Because of your enemies, to silence the foe and the avenger.
When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have set in place, what is man that you are mindful of him?
The Son of Man, that you care for him.
You made him a little lower than the heavenly beings, and crowned him with glory and honor. Glory and honor. Glory and honor. Glory and honor.
You made him ruler over the works of your hands. You put everything under his feet, all flocks and birds,
And the beasts of the field, the birds of the air,
and the fish of the sea, all that swim the paths of the seas.
O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth.
Unison calls for the whole group to say the lines together at the same time from beginning to the end. Listen to this interpretation of Song of Solomon 4, 1 to 6.
Song of Solomon 4, 1 to 6. How beautiful you are, my darling. Oh, how beautiful. Your eyes behind your veil are doves. Your hair is like a flock of goats. Your teeth are like a flock of sheep just shorn. Your lips are like a scarlet ribbon. Your mouth is lovely. Your temples behind your veil are like the halves of a pomegranate. Your neck is like the Tower of David. Your two breasts are like two fawns, like twin fawns of a gazelle. Until the day breaks and the shadows flee. How beautiful you are, my darling. Oh, how beautiful.
Line around is a type that requires each speaker to say a line or two, one after the other. The last part may be said in unison. Here's a line around interpretation of Psalm 29 entitled, "The Voice of the Lord."
The voice of the Lord.
The voice of the Lord is over the waters. The God of glory thunders. The Lord thunders over the mighty waters.
The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is majestic.
The voice of the Lord breaks the cedars. The Lord breaks in pieces the cedars of Lebanon.
The voice of the Lord strikes with flashes of lightning. The voice of the Lord shakes the desert.
The voice of the Lord twists the oaks and strips the forests bare.
The Lord sits enthroned over the flood. The Lord is enthroned as King forever.
This last piece is an example of a cumulative type of choral speaking. One voice joins another, then another, until all the voices build up into a swelling intensity. Edgar Allan Poe's The Bells challenged our imagination in our desire to bring to life the sounds of the 4 kinds of bells. In this interpretation, we added the blending of the 4 voices to show the harmony of the 4 kinds of bells. Notice also the linguistic devices used by Poe: alliteration, assonance, and onomatopoeia. And notice also how the group brought about the sound effects to capture the crescendo and decrescendo of emotions.
The Bells by Edgar Allan Poe. Hear the sledges with the bells, silver bells.
What a world of merriment their melody foretells.
How they tinkle, tinkle, tinkle in the icy air of night. While the stars that oversprinkle all the heavens seems to twinkle with a crystalline delight.
Keeping time, 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 in a sort of runic rhyme.
To the tintinnabulation that so musically wells from the bells.
Hear the mellow wedding bells, golden bells.
What a world of happiness their harmony foretells. In the balmy of night. How they ring out their delight!
From the molten golden notes, and all in tune.
What a liquid it floats to the turtle dove that listens.
While she blows on the moon.
Oh, from out the sounding cells, what a gush of euphony voluminously wells.
How it swells,
How it dwells on the future
how it tells,
of the rapture that impels
to the swinging,
and the ringing,
to the
rhyming and the chiming of the bells.
Hear the loud alarm bells, brazen bells.
What a tale of terror now their turbulency tells. In the startled ear of night, how they scream out they're afraid.
Too much horrified to speak.
They can only shriek, shriek, out of tune.
In a clamorous appealing to the mercy of the fire,
In a mad expostulation, with a deaf and frantic fire, leaping higher,
higher,
higher, with a desperate desire.
and a resolute endeavor. Now, to sit or never.
By the side of the pale-faced moon, oh, the bells, bells.
What a tale their terror tells,
Of despair,
how they
plan,
and clash and roar. What a horror they outpour on the bosom of the palpitating air.
yet the ear, it fully knows.
By the twanging and the clanging, how the danger ebbs and flows.
Yet the ear distinctly tells.
In the jangling and the wrangling, how the danger sinks and swells. The sinking or the swelling in the anger of the bells. Of the bells.
Hear the tolling of the bells, iron bells.
What a world of solemn thought their monody compels.
In the silence of the night, how we shiver with affright. In the melancholy menace of the tone.
For every sound that flows from the rust within their throat is a groan. And the people,
Ah, the people, they that dwell up in the steeple,
all alone, and who tolling,
in that muffled monotone, feel the glory in sorrowing,
on the human heart of stone,
keeping time,
in a sort of runic rhyme, to the paean of the bells,
in a sort of runic rhyme,
to the throbbing of the bells,
to the sobbing of the bells,
keeping time,
as it knells,
in a happy runic rhyme,
to the rolling of the bells, to the tolling of the bells.
to the moaning and the groaning of the bells.
Hear the snatches with the bells, silver bells.
Hear the mellow wedding bells, golden bells. Hear the loud alarm bells, brazen bells.
Hear the tolling of the bells, iron bells.
Bells!
Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this presentation. To own a copy, write to the principal, Mountain View College Academy, 8709 Valencia City, or call 088-222-5600. 5513 or 0921 5043 666. Thank you once again. It's a pleasure to share with you the art of choral speaking.